You had plenty to say about the sending off at half-time. Anything more to add?
No, it hasn't, to be honest, Richard. I just felt that Javier Masherano, having been booked, was running the gauntlet. There was no need for him to get involved. I thought he ran 20 yards past Alonso, and listen, I can understand...
Incidentally, as you talk, can I just point out, look at referee Benitez and his reaction to the whole thing as it unfolds.
This is what happens, Richard. Look, he's now up because he feels that Torres is being kicked. So then he walks over, and as you can see, next thing, the yellow card gets brandished, so he's not happy with that. But this is reaction, this is telling for me. He then can see Javier Masherano coming up, and he's shouting at him, and he realises that if he keeps going on, he's already been booked. He's shouting, and he starts to get... Obviously, he's very agitated, and then he realises, and he could see it coming before it did. And that was what I said. Javier Masherano didn't need to get involved. He already put himself in a difficult position where he'd been booked. And in the current climate, and I know referees can't referee the game on what's happened before in the week with Ashley Cole, but as soon as he did that, he took a chance and was going to get another booking.
Other than go and inquire as to why Torres has been booked, what has Mascherano done wrong there?
Well, it was just in the referee's fate. Earlier on in the game, that he'd one or two spats with the referee. He'd seen there had been a few moments, and just by doing it, you just run the risk of getting sent off. There was no need for him to do it, because as soon as you go over to him and you're in his face, you're risking getting booked. I don't want to see a Liverpool player get sent off, but I just felt that by what he did, he deserved to get a yellow card, because you should just stay out the way. There's other players there. Let Javi Alonso do it. Let Steven Gerrard do it, who's the captain.
Would the decision have been the same, do you think, had others inquired as to why Torres had been booked?
Probably not, but he'd been over there and he'd been doing it for 3 or 4 times, and I think it was because it was persistently being in the referee's face. And I just felt at the moment, it's not what we want to see. There was no need for him to get involved, and I just felt that by getting involved, he was risking getting booked, and you could see it. Referee Benitez knew it. As soon as he went over there, he could see it, and he was trying to get him away and shouting at him, and by that time it was too late, and he'd been booked.
OK.
And he also, you have to know the referees, because if that referee he's a dangerous one, and you know that he could book you.
We're at Stamford Bridge. Next, it is Chelsea against Arsenal, part 2 of Grand Slam Sunday.